Okay. Hello. There we go. Let's get started. Okay, so we break down the daily here. The daily FAG got filled. As you can see there. We went inside of a large breaker on the daily for NQ. Dropped down the 4 hour. We still have a lot of this gap to fill. Large sell gap there. Inefficiency that we did fill at ES though. I am waiting to see if it wants to flip now. The hourly here, if we can flip the hourly, I can really see us sell down to these lows here. The 5 minutes getting sold here. Let me set up my broker here. Give me a second. I'm gonna load all my things together. So I'm gonna be careful on trading some of my Apex because it's under. I'm waiting for it to get approved before I really trade them. So I'm gonna just trade half of them basically. All time frames bullish again. Just waiting for the hourly flip to be bullish. If not, we're gonna look for longs, any longs out of it all. So this could be driving down for a long. This 15-minute FEG had been tested multiple times already. Any tips for welcome losses? Losses is just the name of the game. The best way to really play is just keep on paying yourself, especially if you train prop firms. You know, as long as you're frequently paying yourself, eating some losses is not gonna stop you. Alright, let me make sure I have everything set up properly. I think a lot of my payouts has been processed too. Cool. Yeah, I didn't really trade this morning. I traded one setup on my phone. It was like that breaker play with SMT in the morning. Other than that, like this is my first time on my office because I wasn't planning on trading in the morning on a Monday with no news. But let's get the ball rolling. I'll try to be careful and hunt for any trades. It's been very, very bullish, just pushing higher and higher. But it's starting to flip now. Let me just make sure I have everything ready. But yeah, if you guys saw that Top Step news, I was expecting 10 Top Step XFAs, but man, they're bums. They got my hopes up. They got everyone hopes up, basically. I think we sell lower, though. At least testing lower before even thinking we're going higher. But how's everyone doing? Hopefully no one is down bad today on a Monday, especially. Like let's take a watch this 5-minute here. If it flips, I think we sell lower. We're probably gonna take the lows out there. Large 4-hour here, but it's probably not gonna hit too. I look at the 15-minute, like we have some decent lows here, itching higher every time, but fails. And this is a nice stab here. There's no SMT though, but we can see this in 5-minute version. Close under, or I guess it closed under this candle first, but then we refilled it there. Let me make sure my copier is working. I'll just do a limit, check orders. I've been just doing that routinely there. Okay, we're cool. That's that 5-minute close we got in the inverse. This would be that 5-minute BPR, which I do like for a setup here. I would like confirmation on the 1 though too. So 15-minute close, 5 minutes ago. We just have CPI tomorrow, so I don't think we have anything crazy this week from what I remember checking. Moving very, very slow, guys. But happy Monday, guys. See what we can do at the start of this week. Top step process my payout. My funded future processed it. I'm only gonna wait on one left is Apex. I got a few thousand this today received. Apex owes me 14,000, and it just says pending. I know a lot of people got approved already, so let's just see. Once it's approved, I think it deducts it, so I can start more so trading on them. CPI next week. Yeah, let me look at that Forex calendar one more time. So we have 8:30 high impact, 1 p.m. bond action, 10 a.m. news on Friday. So like really news on the later half of the week, and then next week Tuesday PPI, CPI Wednesday, with a lot of red folders. Then followed by unemployment claims. So next week is gonna be good. Yeah, you can only have 3 for top step, but it's good to have reserves on top steps. They're pretty good with reserves. Pass them so you can just keep on trading them without any worries. There's that 3 drive here too. So we're in a BPR inside inversion here. I think we can sell off from here. I would like more confirmation though. It's not really giving me much, but it's a 5-minute setup there. We can go for these lows. Good BPR there. If we were more short biased, I would typically go for these safe trades, but we're like near the highs right now, so I don't typically go for these. But BPR has been really good when I've been trading them live. Oh, yep, Top Step was able to fix my count too. My live count, I was able to trade on them. Let me see if take profit. I started take profit too, because a lot of you guys recommended me it. But I still can't get data control for some reason. Yeah, like I don't have data feed. Data just delayed and it's weird. I can't even make any trade off of them. What else? I would like SMT to give confirmation somewhere though. Wait, what? What the hell? Hold up. Log in my top step. Pretty slow right now. See if this BPR can even hold it. I have Apex fund accounts planning to add some top step. I think it's a good idea. It's also diversification. Apex, I always say, is more for experienced people to capitalize on. You could be beginners to still do them well, but I still think it's very good for people that know what they're doing already. If not, you should definitely just start a smaller account or do an end of day one. End of day one is very easy to play with. Okay, what the heck? This is weird. This is I'm gonna share you something. This is my Express account here. I had 3,900. I think then I got my 5 days in. I requested half of that, so it should be 1,900. 1,900 flat. But this is what my account says right now, and I requested Friday. It's weird. That don't make no sense. It's at 1,300 now. Someone took like $600 from me. That's why I was like, what? Because I kind of left. I always try to leave like 1 or 2,000. This time I left 2,000 or 1,900, close enough. And you can't even trade. Even my dashboard says that. What the heck? I'm glad I caught that because otherwise I would have just missed it. Don't they take some? No. Well, yeah. Like if you request 2,000, you'll get 1,800. But if my dashboard says 1,900, I should have 1,900. That's the math as well. That's weird. But when you have too many accounts, you do lose track of them. That's why I try to make sure I know what each one of them is. Yeah, but I definitely should have 1,900. I won't trade on them today just so they can fix that for me. That means I still have my live account and my Apex account. We're cool. This BPR is still holding here. Could have been marked something like this right now as a 15-minute inversion. It's very stagnant today, though. I think after today, I'll show every indicator I use in my Discord, and then a link to that too. So many people have been asking. I keep on wanting to do it, but I forget. But just so it's easier for everyone to see, let's do it that way. I think this account here, it was at 53,000 something. I requested down to 52.1, which is the max you can do. So let's see what we can do with that. Yeah, last week I requested so much from all my accounts. It was great. Little triple highs there. If you see what's on the 5 minute right now, we kind of have a 3 highs that failed. The moment we flip, I think we just start selling off. And that makes it very easy for us to join in. But right now, it's going to be tough. Let me just check my status of my payout for Apex. They take a while. Yeah, look what it is. Some of them says under review. The other one says pending. This is my first time saying under review. Though. It usually says approved, but I have seen a lot of people got under review, and usually nothing bad happens. They just probably look at it, but they do pay out. Any reason why we should or should not draw to liquidity volume imbalance on NQ? I have that marked. I think we already filled the daily FEG. This is a daily FEG here. Unless you're looking at non-adjusted, we filled this daily FEG. It's only the 4 hour now. The 4 hour is pretty large here. So everything's still bullish on all 3 time frames I'm looking at. Yeah, but the daily is filled here. It filled at 121 for me. Unless you guys have it somewhere else. And then we're also in a daily breaker, so we can... I'll mark it like this to better show it. We take the high here. We close under on this candle, and then we're in this daily breaker. So it's going to be pretty reactive, I bet, the next 2 days. Trading up to this. The gap above the FEG. Oh, so you're talking about the 4 hour then, I'm assuming. Yeah, we have a large 4 hour gap here. That's another 130 points. If there's a long setup, I'll definitely join for it. We already starting to violate this BPR. If we get closer above, we can really rotate the highs. 3 highs, every high got rejected. So it makes you want to think like you want to play the edges. What are you looking at? The daily wicks? You were talking about this wick high here? I'm pretty sure that's the same thing as the 4 hour. Nearly the same thing. Lots of low wicks down here that's been holding pretty well. The volume. Oh, maybe I'm reading wrong. He's talking about the volume balance. This volume balance here. Okay, I'm kind of like looking back and forth in the chat, so yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, this definitely is a good draw here. I'll definitely have that. Volume balance daily. I'll only show that on the daily chart. Yeah, okay. I was reading too fast then. This is definitely a good draw here. Likely aim for it today. I think that should align with looking at the manipulation leg. Where was it that I marked? If you look at the previous manipulation leg, we look at the high here or the low here, all the way to the Asia high. We kind of see like around 137, and that projection should be where the volume balance is, just a little bit shy under it. Still holding. All time frames are bullish, so it's gonna be hard for me to take shorts unless we get a flip somewhere. I would like logs, but if we re-tap into this 15-minute FAG here and then move back up, that's where I like getting longs. I hate getting longs near the high end of the range, just based on risk reward wise. Yeah, for me to be nicely bearish though, we need to flip this 15-minute, which is essentially the same thing as the hour. We already re-tapped in here and move higher, and we can just flip here. We can we'll likely take out these lows down here. It'll pre-accelerate down, which is only like 40 points, but we can propel lower even. Is that the same low? No, this is different low. This is a good low here. If we can flip. I kind of reset all my charts, so everything has new drawings again. After we've been moving a lot. Boring price action, yeah. Always. You know what? I need to make a saying with that. Let me see if I can do it. Wait, is this the title here? Should I say like quality trades, P&L curve? We'll think later. That's kind of the message I would or I can just do it on the subtitle. How is the subtitle bigger than the title? That is weird. Okay, we'll just take this way. Now you can't even see it. That's disgusting. Yeah, let's do it on the right side. Quality trades, P&L curve, we'll thank you later. We'll do that instead. I'll save that. That's the new model here. What's up, guys? I think we keep on shooting higher though, but the moment we start flipping on the 15-minute, or the hourly here, I am ready to play downside. Until then, I'm gonna try to look for longs if I can. Any clean sweeps. Typically, I would want to sweep first before joining longs, especially if we've been moving, grinding up already, just so I can do tighter stops. So even if we get a sell here and then return back up, we might get a 1 minute bullish breaker that aligns with the higher time frame narrative already, and you can join in. I'm still concerned with these lows though. SMT with YM. Should I say quality trades only? Or 8 plus? What's a better... Hey Brian, I saw Friday how you kept your cool when missing trades. That was the most frustrating stream. Like there's 3 trades where I had a limit order. And the very third trade, I put a limit order. Let's say it was like 122 and a quarter. I have that limit order 122 and a quarter. It tapped it and didn't fill me, and it kept on bouncing back and forth with it. But then there's two other trade setups where like I miss the fill by a few ticks again. Like that's so tiny. Like let's say this is your entry box. Oh, okay, I don't like the magnet. I should probably do the weak magnet on. Let's say like your entry box is this FEG here. And you put like a sell limit right here, and it just goes right a tick under it. It's frustrating, man. Look at that. We just took out the highs there. Creating a little SMT off ES, but if ES takes the high, then SMT won't matter here. But yeah, try to minimize the losses as best I can. I think Friday we were only down like $100. I think it was $100. We had a few setups that was working, man, but just never have I ever had a stream that was that frustrating where the fills were that bad. And then I remember seeing other people's like, what is Brian doing on stream? Why is he mad? And he's like, he's doing everything right. He's just not getting filled. So like they're assuming like, oh, he must take a lot of losses. But like I didn't even take any losses. I can't get filled, and like it is annoying. It'll reach 130 to 140 before it dumps. That's what I kind of feel as well. We're gonna be tapping this daily volume balance like someone said in the chat. I forgot the name, but there's a very good point, good call out there. I also look at the weekly now. I added a weekly chart. If you look at the weekly chart here, you see a weekly FG that we likely, if we can close above, that's gonna really propel us higher. But we already filled this very nicely. Things get a little messy here though. I'm trying to organize as best I can. But this is how I have it. If you want a overview, I have the daily and weekly here, and then I have the daily 4-hour here. Then I have only the hour here, 15-minute, the 5, and then the 1. And the higher time frame are their own entity. The 5-minute is the own entity, and the 1-minute pairs with the 15 hourly. That's how I have it set up right now. And that's kind of what I like at the moment. It might look a little messy, but I think I'm so used to it that I like it. I can see all these time frame alignments very clearly. I'm keeping the 5 minute alone. I could pair up the hourly though, but I do like the 5 minute alone where like if I make any charts, this is independent because I also have the 5 minutes showing the New York session, and then the London AM too. The 5 minute really helps me see where we're going. Let's see here. I think we got a 15 minute close. I want to see it rotate back down though. Is there an arrow where it's curvature? There's no arrow that's curved, so I can kind of demonstrate it better. I don't know. What do you guys take this? If the inverses, they took out the high, so it takes out the liquidity here. It doesn't look that bad at all. We have more of lowers liquidity here. Would you guys take this? Those who takes inversions? I'm more like a breaker guy, so I'm still learning with inversions. I try to use the same parameters. It doesn't look like the best though. There's an hourly above it. I might not have it marked right now. Let me see. There's so many gaps. Yeah, there's an hourly right there. Inside. That's probably the last gap we're filling before we go to the next high here. I'll mark this first, guys. Thank you for reminding me of that. I'll just extend it. We didn't even tap the hourly either. We didn't get closed yet. You didn't know you extend it? You learn something every day, man. We got to close here. And there's a BPR right here. So that might be this something you guys could play. I'm not too comfortable with inversions really yet. Not this one especially because I like it if we're in a, let's say the 15-minute or hourly somewhere. But it did take out liquidity of the high of day here. If we had SMT or something at least, I might have joined it. But I don't know. Let me just see. Like, if you sort of take this, 8 points is not bad at all. I can really go for the next low at least, even lower. These are the type I would try to take on micros just to test it out. Am I able to switch micros? Let me move this up. Maybe we'll play around. Sometimes if there's any trades where I don't... Wait. Is this right? It looks different. Okay. No. Same candlesticks. I would have to adapt my copier to micros as well if I do this. Let me just see. Let me make sure it works though. Or I should just duplicate a tab actually. Let me just make this my micro tab if I want to take trades with micros. No, but I can't do that. I can only log in one tab. Yeah, forget it. We'll just wait. Did I close the right one? The lowers is liquidity still holding. I would rather wait for a breaker setup here. And we don't have any high time frame to back us up. If we clear this low resistance and build back up, I'm logging it. I'm gonna look for only long setups. Can you explain why there are some gaps between some candles? Is there an example that you can like reference up to date maybe? Like how big of a gap we're talking about? Is it a gap like this, like a fair value gap, or is it more like this gap here, where we have a volume balance? We typically don't have larger gaps than that. I'm looking for a tap in this hourly, which would also get us in this volume imbalance here on the daily. Alright, let me just make sure I have everything set up. Check. Okay, we're good. Why we have volume balance? That just happens when it moves fast on like lower time frame on the 1 minute chart maybe. Like this is like example here. We look at the open. It opens at 120. The wick down, wick up, and then it closed at 121. The next candle it opens at 121 and a quarter, so like tick higher. And that happens when we get orders that moves really fast, and we're not gonna have every candle's not gonna be like this close. SMT here. SMT off the highs. Oh shit. Let me set up. Likely going for this hourly here. I'm doing the SMT if it takes out the high already. It's a very slow moving market today. Just all time frame is pointing up. If there's a long setup I can try to go for, that'd be nice. We could have looked at it at the break of this inversion. Have you guys been following the Kendrick and Drake beef? That's where we can talk about it where we're in the downtime. If you have type Kendrick if you think Kendrick's up, type Drake if you think Drake's up. But it's like everywhere, like all over my Twitter, all over social media, even like content creators that is not hip hop based or like just making skits about it. It's actually kind of funny. K. Dot Kendrick, yes, Kendrick. Drake is up. Someone said Drake is up. What they have like four to four right now in diss tracks, or songs about each other. Kendrick so far. Kendrick's way up. The only one who said Drake is Julian. He said, I think Drake is up. Kendrick is garbage anyways, though. Yeah, I really think Kendrick's up. I didn't want to say anything until you guys voted first or made your comments. I think Kendrick's up. Like, if we're going based on score, it'd be like 3-2 at least. 3-2 or 4-2 even. But Meet the Grams, yeah, he got baited hard, if it's not true. With the other stuff, though, like the night Not Like Us track that he's just responding to, I don't think he can really defend that as well. He's like, I'm too famous to do these things you allocated to us. It's like, every famous person tends to do bad things like that and think they can get away with it. So it's not much of a defense. It's similar to like Ryan Garcia. Like, I would never take steroids. I don't even know, like, why would I do that? Metro's the real winner. Yeah, no one posted the receipts yet, so everything's hearsay right now. So that's why, like, you guys could say like, oh, 1% is saying lies. Both are saying lies at the moment until someone really shares something. Brian, I took a NQ short in AM, a L at 10:14. Yeah, we can look at that while we're waiting. 10:14 is in the morning. Okay, so are you looking at this as a burger setup? I think this is the burger setup we're looking at. 10:14. This is the same trade I took today. I shared in the chat. If you're looking at this as a burger setup, it should be something like this. And then we have the fair value gap inside. I didn't take this because of pattern. I took this because we had SMT with ES. But this is how you'll play it here for me. I think I did it at I think I just did it like at the midpoint of it. And then stop at, what is it? This previous single high, 8.5 points. And I went for the next low. We have like relative lows here basically. So this is what I went for. So this is already 1.5 RR. It did go a little bit lower. You could have went for 2.5, but like this is prime TP right here. That's your draw. Yeah, but if you took this 10-14 short, wait, 10-14, yeah, you definitely should have won that then. If you look at my chat, I did take this setup as well. It depends. If you're greedy and trying to look for like a big move, you need high time frame to back that up. I took that trade too, went 18 point, then got stop break even, was targeting 22 points. Yeah, that's why you gotta take partials, guys. Especially if we hit relative lows. Any updates on the bootcamp? We're working on it. I've been saying that, but we also have our personal lives. We've been trading as well. The first video should come out this week though. But we're kind of trying to slowly build that, and as long as we keep on training them, we have more foundation with prop firms and all that, get more payouts. It's gonna make it more easy for you guys to get updated strategy and tips. So yeah, risk tolerance will drop first, then intro to prop firms, then like mental psychology, part, discipline. The video 4, video 5 is handling losses. Video 6 is like paying yourself frequently. Like we have it planned out. Someone in my Discord just said, "This is crazy. ETF just told me my fund account has failed when I didn't breach it. I haven't logged in for over a week." I wonder if they have a parole account. Hello, hello. Okay, yeah, I don't know what that was. Annabelle has into the room. Hell no. We're in this hourly FEG right now, and we're likely approaching this daily volume balance here. Damn. Where would you guys go for long? So I really want it to get a sweep first before, like, even if these relative lows here got a sweep out of join in for longs. Longs is very easy to play right now. And fun fact, ETF hasn't put me on live yet. I think it's gonna take a few more weeks. It's weird. I don't know why they've taken ages. If ETF was my only prop firm to trade, and they haven't set up over 2 weeks, it's a little bit discouraging for me. But I have other prop firms, so I'm not even sweating it really for me. Just keep on moving higher and higher. We have the hourly close at 2 p.m. here. Moving higher and higher. I definitely don't want to stand in front of this train either. But we're just vibing. I didn't really expect anything from today anyways. I do have that model where, like, I have certain parameters. If I want to short, it either takes a high time frame liquidity, or it's in a high time frame bias, or a high time frame PD ray. That, or we're already like narratively with that bias, which we're not. This is counter trade. We short this, so all three is kind of negative right now. Should I include that? Okay, let me just do this then. kind of helps you guys see what I'm trying to reference here. Let me save that, so I don't have to explain myself too much. You can see the high time frame bias is bullish on daily, intraday, and the 1 minute. There's no reason to short this. Even if the 1 minute flips, you have intraday bias already. So unless there's a high time frame liquidity taken, like a strong liquidity, should I do that too? Strong. Yeah, let me just do it that way. High time frame or strong liquidity taken, or it aligns with bias already. So, of course, right now, any 1 minute bias setup we could take. High time frame repeat array, high time frame, or strong liquidity taken, or aligns with bias. Those are the 3 parameters that we need to see at least one of them follow. We're close to hitting the daily imbalance there. While we're waiting, let me look at if there's an inefficiency on the hourly on ES, which we do have it here. Let me mark that too. We can just fill it in here, and then double click it, extend to the right. Basically nothing after that. It's gonna run out of gas soon, it looks like, though. It's gonna be hard for it to keep on moving like this. What's the difference between a BPR and inversion? Inversion is when we get a close under a regular fair value gap, and that becomes inversion. And fair value gap is just a gap of displacement in between 1 and 3 candle. So the second candle. And BPR is the overlapping between many gaps. It could be multiple fair value gaps or multiple inversions or both inversions and fair value gaps. You can learn more of that on my Twitter highlights there. Another SMT here, guys. It does look like it's running out of smoke. Kind of stalling out. Yudi, how many accounts did you purchase already? I think there's a limit of 10 from the email. Was it a manipulation move in the morning? There was at 12. Looks like I didn't even see that. I guess I wasn't on for that. This was probably the manipulation run to get in longs. I only really got in my office at 1 p.m. here. Yeah, this is perfect here. This swept these lows. That's what I didn't see, I guess. We already ran these lows already. At 12. So there was no reason for it to come back there. What's SMT candles? Buy, versus sell, or no? SMT is just like when one asset. We're looking at NQ and ES mostly. I really look at YM only sometimes, but NQ and ES is my main thing I'm focusing at. When we get a higher low or higher high, that's that SMT that typically we want to see happen when we get a reversal or get a move. But how's everyone doing today? Are you guys green? You guys red? Or you guys break even or close to break even? Hopefully no one's in deep waters today on a Monday. Yeah, even if you're a lot red today, I hope no one is like deep negative. If anything, I would hope that people are deep in profits instead. Wow, we filled at 4 hour in ES and NQ still lagging behind a little bit. No trades yet. Green, red. Kind of like in the middle right now. Someone said I'm cooked. I don't know how bad you're cooked at. Chopped like sardines. I would love to ride this long up, man, but that 12 move down that took out these lows. That was really critical there. I should have. That's the lunchtime too. I wasn't here for that. Retire for the week. Brew is here. Welcome, Brew. Give us a idea, long or short here, or give us somewhere. The SMT's gonna ruin my standard deviation. My 4 deviation. Still long. What are you targeting? Cold Brew. Is there a way to add 50k top step trade of 8 into rep console? No, you have to do it with rhythmic only. That's the thing with top step. I have no idea why they do that, but that's part of the. I really emphasize that in the video. So if you want all 3 firms, you can't do it with top step trade of 8. Yeah, so yeah, I think a lot of people are looking at the daily volume balance here, which we're itching towards. If we get it, good. If not, let's just see. Definitely need some balls to hold through the long grinding up. What does this TP speak of? He's going for one hard TP. Hit or loss or break even, I bet. What are you projecting, by the way, Cold Brew? Are you looking at the London or Asia low to Asia high here? It's kind of between, but I'm assuming this low to this high. I don't know what other projection there is. Maybe this projection that you're looking at? I don't know. This is -4 for me, though. Let me see what the projection for ES looks like. We already took that. Green then red as hell? What the hell? 655 to 715. Let me see what he has. 655 high to 715 low. Oh, yeah, I see it. That's good projections too. That's a New York projection. That also aligns with the daily imbalance, I think, right? It's like 3 points shy of it, the start of the imbalance. Hopefully Nick or Cold Brew gets his TP while he's having lunch. Dude, the SMT's kind of holding this back here. Oh, let's look at the 5 here. What were we looking at 5? Let's just reset this. We see the previous orb block that hasn't been holding lately. We're just driving under. We have the SMT here, though. If we had close under and run back up, you can maybe take an ES short sell here. We're in that point of interest, and it'll be very, very tight. SMT is enough. Yeah, it's not enough. We're close to the target already, and I think we're running out of steam here. So we could get like a very tight setup somewhere. Like this is a breaker setup. If we had a unicorn somewhere here, it could be something like something like this, like 2-point stop, less than 2-point stop, and we could really go for the next low or drive lower, like something like that. But we haven't had that set up yet. We're in this hourly point of interest. I would rather see it fill the daily fair value gap first, or not daily, the daily volume balance first, though. I'll also mark the consequent encroachment wick here. $8.25. I'll mark it for both. It looks like that's what we're heading towards too. 5193. Wait, I did it wrong again. Okay, just 5190 then. Not much to really go by here. This is something I might take a long setup here on NQ. It would be very quick. We could take it to go for the highs, potentially. We just took the high though, damn. If you take this, it'd be like 133, probably like a 7-point stop. It already kind of left us. I mean, this is what I'm waiting for, like a breaker setup above, and we get a clean sweep. Which we have a lot of equal highs above, equal lows. We just drove down. That'd been nice to try to go for that long there. I was gonna let that play out. The high day would have been a nice target there. That's what I was waiting for though. But kind of like how I run things, if it doesn't give me that setup, then for the ideal entry that I want, I'll just avoid it. Okay, this magnet sucks. I didn't realize that's the magnet that's fucking me over. There we go. No, once I drew it out, it was right here at 136. I liked it. I want to go for it. It didn't get me. Even though I'm bullish, like I try not to chase setups, guys. That's just how I run things. Like we have all our high time frame bullish. We got a quick sweep. We get a breaker. I would join that long here. Had we this is what we did here. Had we just got a quick dip in, I would join in right there. We got a nice like 15 points with very little risk. That's how I run things. And we take these type of setups at a high probability, which is great. Here's that -4 projection, and here is the daily volume balance tap inside. Good move there. Man, that was the only long between I saw. I think the rest was kind of mid. We had this inversion here. Maybe you could have taken that inversion join in somewhere, but that's not something I like either. Alright, yeah, we got a deep dive in here now. So it's pretty critical now where if we get a SMT or a strong inversion that takes out a high somewhere, something like this, we could maybe even play it right away. That's what we've been looking for now. A deep drive into the daily objective. We might get a flip here. We might get an insane flip here. A lot of people are probably taking profits. Hourly is nearly filled. The 4 hours getting filled too, and then the volume imbalance daily. We got like a quarter of it in. We could definitely move a little bit higher first. This is macro tracker by 2 degrees. Trying to frame this set as best I can. Definitely love this to be hit. Now I want to. I don't like longs up here anymore. I think the longs are very, very limited, especially tapping in multiple areas I'm watching. So I would more prefer a flip here now. Could see it float above more and then flip. Yeah, this was the only setup that I would have went for longs since stream started. I'm not an inversion guy too much, so I only show it for some of you guys to see. If you took the inversion, this is what you trade. Everything else is like pretty mid there. There's a 2-minute imbalance here. If we get closure, I wouldn't mind trying to take that trade. um 155 was the retest along. Let me see. 155. 155? Oh, too short? The ones. Oh, I don't know. Let's see. If this 2 minute flip, you guys think this is a good inversion here? It doesn't look too bad at all. Especially if it hits a lot of our objectives now. We kind of smashed through the objective. I think the stop is too large though for me to like as much. Would like ES confirmation too. I just want to clean breaker setup today though. Who's a winner for today? We haven't did the giveaway yet. What are we at right now? We're at 91 likes. Hopefully we get a trade in though. Did you have any aim trades? I shared the setup that I took AM. It was the breaker setup here. I can just show one more time. It was this one here. This is a unicorn setup. SMT off the highs. And once we got a nice displacement, relative lows are left here. We took the short, target the relative lows was 13 points. That's good enough for me, especially when I'm only risking 8 points. I didn't do it above the breaker, just a little bit above previous swing high. That also counts for this wick high too, so this is perfect for me here. You would have got saved here as well, and it would have floated back down. Those type of setups are things I like there. Low risk unicorn setup. And if we have a nice SMT, I wouldn't mind going for it. 2 minute inversion. I don't think we got a close here. It's more of a retap right now. Some days are just boring for me, but just gotta set that right. The thing with it though, we're getting good payouts. I hope you guys are getting payouts too. Like if you're following me, like I'm only trying to take quality trades only. That's why my hit rates is good. And I'm able to show real-time executions. Because I'm only looking for like 1 or 2 setups every session. Sometimes 0. So like I average like 1 trade every 2 hours. There could be a 5 minute breaker setup here. And we inverse this. I'm liking a little bit more shorts now. This breaker's still holding. I'll probably be watching. Order block in the 5 minute. Yeah, we basically have that order block here. But if we get a close under, let's say we take out this low here, we can retap back inside, shoot for lower. Trading 10 accounts, right? I think I have more now. Well, it's some are at payout, some are I'm waiting to get live transition. Like I probably have over like 15, 20 fund accounts, but right now I probably have 10 in right now. Typically a 10 at time. Be more violent right now. Just kind of want to play what I see. You don't think it will come to the 15-minute? Oh, let me see the 15-minute actually. Which 15-minute you're looking at? I only see a order block here. Trying to flip there. Crucial to look at the 5-minute. We retap this 5-minute. Candle close in 30 seconds, and we might get that inversion close here. And I like that for a tap back in. Equal lows on ES. I see this candle close. It might be a quick type of entry to jump in shorts. Have some equal lows on ES. I wouldn't mind trying to join in for it. Order block should hold here if we do get a run back up. Maybe a 2-point stop on it could work here. I want to go for the 5-minute FEG fill. We didn't get 2-minute close yet. Had we got a breaker here, I would be more confident in Q short. I don't think we got the breaker set up yet. I like the short though. I just need a better entry model. We got the inversion on NQ, however. It's just not a good confirmation right now. We got a 5-minute close. ES is waiting. I definitely want it to run back to like the next order block. I'm kind of opting out right now. Looking for A+ unicorn setup. Yeah. I'm not in anything right now. If I'm in anything, you guys will see on the screen. Never have I ever took a trade where you can't see it. There's that move down there. I'm waiting. We could have got a quick short there to tap this 5 minute. I was looking for this order block entry though, because we don't have any gaps we can really play right now. Just missed a little bit. One minute breaker here. It's too early to jump short right now. I need 15-minute confirmation to really be aggressive short down, especially when we have triple bias looking higher. But if we get a 1 minute setup along, I would be game for it. Let's see if we get it here. It's fighting so hard. Everything's getting smacked down. When I go long on the 1 minute breaker, because we were inversing on the 5 minute, we were anticipating that we could start moving lower. And this 1 minute breaker here, I would have longed this here to take out this high and then move past this. Once we already make the objective already, I'm not gonna use a breaker previously that got left behind as my entry. It is more high risk when you do that, or more risky. That's why you look at the immediate breaker that's full on the left side. But yeah, you're right on this, that there's a unicorn here that's just holding. That's why we marked already. That's why the breaker is holding. We just vibe in there. How many funny what kind of funny accounts do you guys have right now in chat? What firm and how many? I just kind of want to get like a rough estimation of how people are running things. I think I have 3 top step. I have 3 elite, but I think that they're transferred to 1 live. I have 3 my funny futures. I have, I think, 10 apex, adding slowly as I go. Sleepy has 5 50k apex. Well, what are they at right now, Sleepy? I swear Sleepy was like $100 from getting a payout on the 5 apex, or 3 apex, I think, something like that. 2 my fun features. 8 with apex, work on 3 with top step. Top step is great too. Sleepy, you gotta hunt for A+ setups, especially if it's lifetime, bro. Like, don't fall for price action that's sloppy. if you can just remove that need to like take a trade every day and only hunt for good set, especially like, if you're not in a rush to make 10 days either, you probably have like already 15, 20 days trading days registered, and it's lifetime. There's no monthly, so if you just hunt for like really good setups that align with the bias, easy unicorn setup that's tight risk, you can let it really play out hard. 3 Bunox, 7 Apex, 4 my-funded features. Yeah, okay, you have reserves, 2 ETF. That's really good too. I'm basically maxed on everything but Apex. I'm trying to slowly build up the Apex. But Apex is a blessing because like I'm trading my fund futures, I'm trading elite, like all that type of things, and like I can hit payouts on all of them, and they'll give me like 2,000, 2,000, 2,000. But Apex, I hit like payout on 10 of them. That's like $20,000. That's insane, and like it's always the trailing drawdown that kind of deters me. But now I feel more comfortable. Now I'm taking better trades, and I'm being more consistent, better risk control. So it's not as bad. So that's why I'm really comfortable with Apex at the moment. Do you have to trade 10 days between payouts or just the first payout? Every 10 days for Apex, you can request a payout. So, like, let's say you got 10 days in, you request payout. For next payout, you gotta get another 10 days. And after your payout request, you can start collecting days right away. But if you go under the balance before they approve it, then they're not gonna let you go for it. That's why it's good to have cushion. You start slow, and once they approve it, then you can start rolling the ball again. We do this every day, man. Top Step X is worth it. I think Top Step X and Trade Evade and all that thing, they're very, very similar. I don't really see them as different. They're just different platforms. Once you get used to it, it's not going to be that much of a problem, right? Gil, the reason the high time frame reason is bullish is because it's bullish until it's not. So like you could argue like we hit the first objective, the volume imbalance. We could really fill this whole 4 hour here. It's not done being bullish yet. We could talk about why we don't long up here because the upside is limited because we already hit a lot of objective. But right now this is undeniably bullish on the 4 hour chart. The moment we flip though, that's when we can start like okay, let's see. Can we run through this next 4 hour FEG here? So that's why I have it marked 4 hours still bullish. The daily still bullish. It is undeniably bullish. Same thing with the 15-minute here. You could argue like, oh, we already hit these highs here, but we haven't showed any signs of bearishness, so that's why it's bullish. So until we run down through this order block, through this inversion 15-minute, then I could say that this is bearish for the 15-minute, but it's not. Maybe this 2-minute here. We either if you look at my thumbnail or my YouTube banner, it'll show the time. I'll trade one session, either PM or AM. Right now it's PM. Tomorrow's likely AM. PM is just so slow sometimes. But probably starting from tomorrow. I know there's gonna be a lot of people who likes to stream when we start the giveaway. Starting tomorrow, I might just run the giveaway to people who already liked it, just so they can get it. I don't have that bot set up right now where it tracks only likes. But let's run the giveaway first. I'll do it today, but next time it's just gonna be anyone who likes it. Like, stream, and just comment Apex exclamation point. We have the bot that just a different bot now. You don't have to put your username anymore. Just do exclamation point Apex. Just one time though. 2 times and we'll get you out. Now the likes is boosting up. Look at that. There's people waiting for the giveaway to start before they liking. Yeah, tomorrow we're just gonna surprise giveaway then. Once we get close, that'll be more suitable. This is so slow. What the hell? First time eval. What program should I use? I don't think I could do it one day though. You don't have to do it one day. Probably Top Step is a good pick. Any end of day, especially, and then once you master it more, go for the big prop firms. Go for My Fun Features when they have a sale. Go for Top Step or Apex. Go for Elite when they have sale. Top Step is pretty good though for beginners. I think that's what I always recommend to people. It's so payout friendly. Like you can make a few $1,000, meet the criteria really quick, and then start getting the payouts right away. Let that move up. See, this 1 minute breaker definitely held shit up. Okay. We're gonna run the giveaway now. Have blown over 30 Apex funded account because of drawdown roll. We'll go back after I reevaluate setup only. Yeah, your sizing is probably an issue too. Okay, giveaway winner for today is Herman. Just Herman. This time he doesn't have a username. Herman, you can DM me on Discord. You can claim with the next 4 minutes by 3 p.m. Herman. Look at that. We're going for the daily imbalance again. Okay, Herman responded. Wait, Herman, did you get a giveaway last week or something like that? Or maybe you just talked about it on the chat. I have no idea. Yeah, message me on Discord. How many giveaways did Herman win already? I feel like he won one at least already. This might be the second one. Congrats to Herman, yep. But half the people who've been doing the entering have one giveaway at least already. Yeah, so this is the second one. He won 1 month ago. Any trades this PM? I have not taken no trades yet. I'm waiting. But it has every time I look for a trade, I get the trade idea. It leaves without me. Which sucks. Suck. We're really pushing there. Power might just push us higher. But that's kind of what I'm modeling on live stream, quality trades only. That's why, like, if you take every single my trade, it's higher win rate with a higher risk reward. Herman, you can pick from any of the firms. It's not exclusive to Apex. It's fine. You can pick ETF or MyFund futures as well. But it's the Apex is 150k rhythmic, yeah. We might get a bearish break here though. I would love SMT to pair up with it. Wow, look at that YM strong sell there already. It's a 5-minute rejection block here too. Sean, he's saying you're still part of Ryan Discord. Yeah, I'm in it. I haven't been talking lately. What does Kaka mean? ETF is Kaka? Check Precision Funding? I never heard of that firm before. It's poop. Oh, is that Spanish? Kaka short. I see. I see. We've been holding up. We've been holding up so much, man. I'm glad that, like, even though we got tempted to short a few times waiting for the setup, we did not go for it. We went for, I think we tried to go for longs one time here, we just didn't get the setup. That's the thing though, like, if we don't get a setup, you have to take profit trade. Yeah, I actually have take profit evals, and I have the smart code works with that too. It just, my data feed is not activated for that. I sent a ticket. It was weird. All right, I might get a good sell here. Wow, that was strong. First large sell candle here. Try the 5-minute here. 5-minute just took a dive lower, but still holding. Strong sell. I'll stick around till 3:15. Maybe I'll try to join in if this do get a good sell. But it could really come back up. This would really just bite it way back up here. Just gotta time this trade. It's just way too early to take a short, man. could see that 1 minute breaker here. You can mark it like that. This could be also another breaker here. I'm gonna just take away the 2 minute at this point. It is confusing. This could be that breaker setup even. We didn't get a nice close yet though. I want to get a trade in the 5 minute. It's been pretty sloppy today. I have not taken a single trade yet on live stream, guys. It's not the best price action to get any trades. I know you guys watch me for trades, but if there's just nothing I really like, then I'm trying against the beast. If I just randomly take a trade that's like low probability, it's gonna affect all my prop firms, all my fund accounts, which is real money to me. And I'd rather wait for the A plus setup than take 2 B setups. This looks like it's gonna go for the equal highs. We're the breaker here. If we can cross through this, equal highs would hit ran here. After that sell sweep, to shake out people, which we got SMT on that move too. Wait, did we get SMT? Where was I looking? Yeah, we did. We tapped the breaker here, volume balance on the 1 minute. If we were to take this setup though, it'll be something like this at the equal high. If you're bearish, you're taking the bearish breaker. But I think there's low probability right now to take this. You just put your stop above that high, or even just right here. This is definitely more than enough. You look the wicks, Amar. I'm just gonna go for these equal highs here. The 5 minute still holding. 5 minutes still even bullish. They're not making it easy. I might just look for a trade a log a day, like 5-10 points or something on 1 mini. Brick is still holding right now, though. Is that 30 seconds showing anything good? The 1 minute is not really giving me much info here. I respect the shadow your patience. That's very blunt. I like higher right now. I'm considering trying to buy. This breaker's holding on ES though, but I'm considering buying logs on ES. I just don't know where a good entry would be right now. It's a weaker asset too. Tech is really moving right now. Took no trades 2 times last week. Yeah, that probably helps you avoid any losses. People are way too itchy to take trades, and once you really overcome that, you can be more serious when trading a lot of accounts at once. How many trades does other streamer takes? I know like Tanya really just goes for 1 or 2 setups maybe, if not any. How many trades does trade by Matt take? He's probably like a quick scalper. Different, another type of SMT right now with NQ here. They could really start selling off. Ash barely, yeah, I don't. Ash barely trades because he really waits for everything to line together. Similar like how I do it, but at least I take. I think my frequency is like I'd probably double his at least, which is saying a lot because he's really taking A plus setups. He's very mechanical, which is great. I respect Ash a lot. Trades by Matt did not take any trades today. That's really impressive. It takes a lot of discipline to do that too. He probably has peak viewership right now. Dude, why is it so slow today? Like, it can't just be me. That's an SMT there. What do you think of Hydra? I like Hydra trading style. I just haven't seen his live ever since he moved away from YouTube. I watched him more on YouTube. He was great there. So slow, man. Hydra trades just like Brian. I would have Matt. Well, I don't know exactly like, but it's probably similar. But he probably has more tools. I really try to focus on one type of tool model, which is breakers and BPRs. He probably takes Starter Soup, he'll take breakers, he'll take inversions, he'll take a lot of variety type of things. But I'm just doing what I think is best for me right now, and what's best for me is just to go easy and just wait for my breaker to form. What do you think of Dodgy's? Dodgy's trading version is pretty good. He has a very good protocol with that. Dodgy's a killer. It's hard with him though because I think he keeps on switching from evals to funded. Those get really confusing. Like sometimes I trade with or I watch his live stream. Like I'd rather not see him take eval trades. That's kind of like accepting like taking like a C setup or something. What do you think about Justin? I haven't seen Justin trade at all. He looks good though. Like I saw his big post. What do you think of Romeo? Romeo is an educator. Have we seen any of his trading? I don't know. So that's why I really can't talk about it. Can we see him live trade? That would be the key in this. If he can start live trading. So slow. We didn't have another SMC here. What do you think of Tops of X? I think with a deal right now, I would go for it. There's just nothing to go for right now. I'm trying to see if there's anything at 30 seconds or some shit. Like why does it just make it so like wiki? Just slow grinding and then it start delivering without a entry model that I can really take. Can move lower here. See, now it starts spiraling down. I mean, this breaker did work on ES. I was tempting to take that, but we have equal highs above, and like either go for the highs or reject from the breaker. Your top three is Justin, Brain, and DJ. Is that Brian and Ryan or Dodgy, or he's DJ? I think CRT theory is very appropriate when you see it very visible. I like it. I haven't had an opportunity to take anything of it though. I might just take this breaker here if it gets to me. I like this for a decent risk. See if this pick us up for entry. Yeah, this is a good stop here. If we run this. I'm likely just gonna try this with like a 5-point stop. I'll just take $100 loss if I get it wrong. It kind of aligns with the 5-minute here, which I like. This breaker's just holding up so much. This could get ran through so quick, man. I'll put a tick above. Let's do that. See this 5-minute close here? I'll go for it, man. We'll try it. Tap the breaker, didn't get the fill yet. Just 2 points away right now. It does get ran. I'll just end the stream. Very, very tight. I got fill there. Let's just see how this goes. It's so tight, man. This is 1-to-1 here. But we can see like a BPR right here. On the ES as well. Hopefully just reject this order block. See what happens. There's a good chance it just runs past it though. That's why it's not like I don't trade power like this, but I'll give it with a 5-point stop. We'll do 1-to-1. It started becoming idle right here. That's ironic. At all times it just stops moving right at the entry. Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take $100 here. We'll end the stream once this get hit. It's also a good way for me to log my day too. Like $100 is fine with me, especially when I have this type of stop loss. Why is it so stagnant here? Let's see if it gives me an opportunity to just get out break even. No. That'll take me out here. I hate these type of entries where it's like 4 or 5 point stop by N cube. That's like one candle basically. You can get ran through. So you can be as precise as you want, but like those type of trades never end well for the most part. I want to try break even stop on. Let's see if we get candle close here, and then we'll let that play out. Damn. I'll put it here. Ah, wait, is that how it works? Oh, I'm supposed to put the buy stop. Whatever. Okay, whatever. We'll end the stream. I don't want to play degenerate type of trading. I think I was supposed to put buy stop down and remove the buy limit. I did the wrong way. I'm used to doing it on Ninja Trader. But yeah, you can get out break even. I don't like this trade anyways. Gonna end the stream here, guys. I think I made like probably $20 out of that trade. Exactly $20. That's funny. $20. Nice. At least it logs a day. Yeah, I need to take a trade anyways to make sure I get my 10 days in. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. I don't really encourage trading the last 40 minutes of power because you don't know what's gonna happen. You actually do not know. Even if you try to trade like low time frame, like it could things get crazy. That's why it's not something that I encourage. But I'll end this here, guys.